Hello everybody, it's Ryan Quick here from Lexus of Edmonton to give you a virtual walk around of this Lexus GS 350. So a little bit of information about the vehicle. This one is the obsidian black color with a black interior. This is the B package, which is our navigation package, so standard equipment plus the navigation. A couple of highlights for this model are the 12.3-inch LCD display. It's a 6-speed automatic with traction control, hill assist control, vehicle stability control, 18-inch alloy wheels, and Lexus premium audio, just to name a few things off there. So the engine itself is a 3.5-liter V6, pushing out 306 horsepower and 277 foot-pounds of torque, all while maintaining a 9.5 combined average fuel economy. The rims, as I mentioned a second ago, are 18-inch. They're alloy wheels. I'll give you a little close-up of this one here. So they're running Michelin all-season radials for tires. The mirrors on this model have the integrated turn signal. They're also power adjustable, and they save with your seat settings. They can be folded in manually as well if that's ever something that you need to do. We'll take a quick note of the chrome trimming around outlining the windows on the body. And now we're going to make our way inside the car, and I'm going to go over some of the basic features of this GS with you. Okay, so here we are now inside the black interior, and it's got these neat little dark gloss wood grain trims kind of highlighting the inside. To show you a few spots. So if we take a look at the door panel over here, you'll see the pretty standard stuff. You got the 3 independent memory seat settings, the power windows, power locks, power mirror control, and a little flap at the bottom to keep envelopes or papers in. I'll take a quick look over at the left. I'm just going to point out some of the important features. So the trunk release down there. You got the heated steering wheel button right here. On the wheel itself, the steering wheel audio controls on this side, Bluetooth over here on this side. You'll notice the paddle shifters for when you're in manual mode and you want to get a little bit sporty with the car. You'll notice the 12.3-inch LCD screen, the largest of its type in a vehicle like this. The nice touch, the analog clock by Lexus here. It's a new addition to the 2013 models. I think it's a very classy touch. I like it very much so. Push button start. Down here we have some controls for the climate and shortcuts to the radio and media settings that are controlled through this display screen that we'll get back to in a minute. So also I'll point out the heated mirrors right here along with the rear window defrost. Down a little bit lower we have the heated seat settings as well as the cooled seat settings there, 3 independent levels for both the driver and the passenger. And underneath this, give it a tap and it opens up. You got a couple cup holders here. We have the shift knob. It's pretty small, leather wrapped, very comfortable to hold on to. When I'm driving this vehicle, I like to always have my hand on it just because it fits nicely. It's got the manual mode with the tap shift, or you can use the paddles that I showed you earlier. And now, this is the really interesting part about this car right here, is the different drive settings that you have with this vehicle. So, the first one I'll talk about is the Eco mode. So when you give this a turn that way to the Eco mode, the car is going to drive in the most fuel-efficient way that it can drive. You're going to have a little less throttle response, and it's going to change gears sooner to keep you in that better range to be getting better fuel economy out of the vehicle. So there's that one, and then the normal mode, push for normal, and that's kind of in between the way the car is supposed to be driven. It's pretty quick, pretty comfortable. It's very luxury, kind of just cruise mode. Sport mode, on the other hand, you turn over and it changes the throttle response. You can see up here on the diagram the throttle and the engine as well as your steering on this unit. So you get a little bit of a different feel with the handling and the way the car turns and the power steering, and you also get a much quicker throttle response. So when you put your foot down on the gas, you're going to notice it pick up really quick and you're going to feel those 300 horses. So last thing I'll mention with it too is the snow mode. It's great for wintertime with these all-wheel drive cars. You put that on, it's going to alter the throttle response so that you're not going to get wheel spin when you get going. It's a little bit more gentle with the torque when you are trying to take off from a stop sign or at a stoplight and that kind of thing. And we all know, especially in the Alberta winters, that it gets difficult to get going, but this definitely helps out, in addition to having good winter tires and your all-wheel drive in this unit. So back up to the display screen, it's controlled with the Lexus remote touch system, which is this right here, and your hand basically goes down on it like that, and you got this up here, acts kind of like a mouse. And if we take a look on the screen, you can see I can just move it around like a cursor. And when I get closer to the buttons, it just snaps to the buttons, so it's really easy to pick the button that you want to press with it. So very intuitive, very simple to get used to. The screen's designed sunken into the dash so that you can be looking out at the road and glance down at it really easily without taking your eyes off the road, really. Just a couple other things I'll go over is the mirror automatically dims at nighttime, so there's no user control for that at all. You don't need to worry about that. It's got the sunroof controls and the dome light up top. And the last thing with the sunshades, when you open that up, they got a light that comes on, close it, light shuts off. So those are your basic overview of this vehicle. Okay, so now we're coming around back to check out the rear end of the vehicle and just see some of the design work for the updated 2013 GS. You can see the tail lights and the exhaust are much more aggressive design on this unit. I'll just give you another angle or two to see here. So the trunk's not a power trunk in this model, because this is more of a base package with navigation, but it does have the release on the remote. And we'll just take a quick look inside. A bunch of goodies still in here that need to get put into the vehicle, such as the wheel locks. You got the cargo net. This is for the floor in the cargo area, as well as the carpet floor mats over there, and a couple leather-bound books for your manuals. The rubber mats are already installed in this vehicle. So you can see it has the pass-through center seat, which is nice for going on those ski trips and that kind of thing. And there's a good amount of room in the trunk here. So that's it for that part of the video. And we'll just kind of take another look just at the exterior on the side here, do a little walk around for you. And then we'll move along to the front end. Okay, so now we're just going to check out the front grille. It's a new redesigned grille for the 2013 model year. First we'll look at the headlight. You can see the checkmark pattern daytime running LEDs. You can see the fog lights down at the bottom. And then there's the front end. That's the new Lexus spindle grille with the bent-in edges and the chrome trimming. So just to quickly recap the vehicle, it's a Lexus GS 350. It is all-wheel drive, 6-speed automatic with sport mode and paddle shifters. It's a black-on-black model, and it's basically a standard plus the navigation package. So thank you very much for watching. We're done here. My name is Ryan Quick from Lexus of Edmonton. If you have any more questions or you want to see this vehicle in person, take it for a test drive, please give us a call. Drop on by, make an appointment, check out our website, all that fun stuff. Thank you very much for watching. Once again, my name's Ryan from Lexus of Edmonton. See you soon.